Hi, I'm Declan Winship, and I'm currently controlling this machine with my brain. So you may be wondering, how am I controlling the machine with my brain? But to first answer that question, I'm going to have to answer a simpler question, and that is, how am I controlling my arm with my brain? When you look at the brain, it's not like a lot of other parts of the body. When you look at a lot of other parts of the body, you can tell what they do just by looking at them. Your fingers, you can tell, are made for grasping things. Your teeth, you can see, they're probably meant for grinding up food. And that's because these things work mechanically. But your brain works electrically, and that's why it's so hard to tell what it does just by looking at it. And your brain is made up of billions and billions of cells called neurons. And these neurons communicate with each other and make up your thoughts using electric signals. And so when I want to move my arm, an electric signal is coming from my brain, down my spine, through my shoulder, down to my arm, and telling my muscles there to move. And that's what's moving my arm. Because neurons communicate with electric signals, it's really, really convenient for us, because our whole society is based off of reading electric signals. So now we're going to get to the fun part. So I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience at this point. And let's say you in the front row. Just come on up here. Okay. So, what's your name? Mina. Yasmina? Okay. Now, Yasmina, we're going to read your brainwaves. So if you just want to come over here. So, what I'm doing currently is I'm going to be placing electrodes on Yasmina's arm. If you just want to hold out your arm for me. We're going to put them there. And hopefully, we're going to be able to read the electric signal that happens when she moves her arm. So, we're using a device here that we call a spiker box, and that's going to read our electric signals. Now, if we go back to the nerve, we see that it's got a body and it's got a long tail. And the electric signal is going to be, for the most part, traveling down that long tail. What we see now is some electrical noise, and I want you to flex your arm just like this for me, with the back 3 fingers. And you can see, as we get our spikes, that is actually what we just call our spike, traveling down the tail of the body of the neuron, which is called the axon. Now, this spike is electric potential, voltage, just like what comes into your house. And that spike is the body of what we're doing and measuring that spike. And now we can actually bring this a little farther. We can take this one step farther now. But to do that, I'm going to need a second volunteer from the audience. Okay? So far we've said that neurons communicate using electric signals, and we can clearly measure a signal for them. But what if we could take our device and send a signal back? So, what's your name? Noah? Great name. Have you ever been mind controlled before? Well, we're going to try and do just that. If you come up here, and you're going to give me your arm, and we're going to place them about here. So, what's going to happen in a few minutes or seconds is an electric signal is going to come from Yasmina's brain down through her arm into the machine and out into Noah's arm. And Noah's arm is going to move without him telling it to. So if you just want to come over here. And Noah is going to lose his free will. Okay. So, Ismina, if you want to just flex for me, just like you did, a little bit more. Oh. Flex as hard as you can. Keep flexing. And Noah has lost his free will. Now if you want to stop flexing. Now notice that if I move Yasmina's arm, nothing happens. But if you want to just flex, when she does it, when the signal travels from her brain down through her arm, we get Noah to have his mind controlled. Thank you to our volunteers. The next question we opened with, how am I controlling the machine with my arm? But the next obvious question is, why? What am I achieving here? Well, the thing is, despite what we can do with the nerves and with the brain, we can't really know a lot about it. We don't really know about it. And that's really a shame, because about 1 in 5 of us is going to have some sort of brain disorder in their lives, and there are 0 cures for these diseases. And for the brain being so powerful, that's really, really a shame. So my hope is that by coming out here and demoing and showing you guys just how powerful the brain is, you guys can learn to love the brain, and you guys can learn to want to study the brain. And so that you guys can come up and start shaping our world and learning more about the brain and learning how to cure these diseases. And maybe in the future, you guys can make something like this. And maybe you can bring that onto this. And together, we can be the Neuro revolution. Thank you.